Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got a full count.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And good ball 1. Bases are empty. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Buster Posey now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Turner gloves it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on the show. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Gausman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 down.
Fastball well outside.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Good battle. Count remains full. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One and one to first baseman. And he it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Will Smith becomes out number 2 this inning. Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Wade will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Next to stand in is Kevin Gausman. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Gausman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Tommy La Stella will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So stepping in is A.J. Pollock. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he falls behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he'll comes up empty at strike 1. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, he's only 2 for 10. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Phil Bickford.
Now to the plate, here is Phil Bickford. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
That's inside.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
0-2 the count to Posey. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate is Brandon Crawford, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and a strike to count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1, well below the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the double steal is on here. Pulled toward right center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Joe Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kelly.
Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Posey, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Trey Turner.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One and two as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's just out.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch of the AB on its way, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Posey's got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Lamont Wade.
Lamont Wade Jr.
First delivery to him. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
In now, Kevin Gossman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now that's second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tommy La Stella, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way.
Hey. Down 1-1.
To 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now into the box, Justin Turner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder at the track. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate here is Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he's back easily. Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Matt Beatty will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that misses 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1. Runners on first with one down. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Alex Vesia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy. That's right where you want to miss.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Buster Posey. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. He's set and the pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. Down.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Giants lead one. They lead it 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. There is Crawford. And that's out number one.
Now back, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
So the next to bat will be Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2-2 now.
And he struck him.
Strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski.
Center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Wade stands at first with one out. And there's ball one. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Up next to the dive, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Standing in now, Kevin Gausman. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.